Hey, Swedish Terapeut here. I'm gonna actually see if this recording gets put up. We'll find out. But I was going for a walk the other day, and lo and behold, something happened, and a bag blew in front of me. So when the sack blew in front of me, I didn't think much of it, and then I thought, well, I'll just pick it up. And then as I'm walking to my office, I see a plastic tarp. And so I wad that up and I stick it in the bag, and then I keep on walking. After I've gone to my office, and I thought, Mom, I just might as well pick up trash, because it's almost like the earth is saying, hey, Alyssa, clean me up. So I decided to, because I've done it before. And when you first pick up trash that's not yours, it actually feels very weird inside. It feels to the point where it's just like, I shouldn't be picking up other people's trash. I feel a little bit embarrassed. But I don't feel embarrassed anymore. And as my 14-year-old says, Mom, you just don't feel embarrassment. But I feel embarrassment from you. So I get top grade A's for embarrassing my daughter. So why am I here? I wanted to show you, I think the whole reason I want to make these videos of You Deserve to Know is because there's a disconnect. And the disconnect, the absolute why of where the disconnect comes from, I have a theory on. And it has some basis in science, and I'm not a neuroscientist, but I listen to a lot of them. That doesn't make me a neuroscientist, but I have been working with the body and manual therapy for 19 years, and it seems no matter what I decide to do and which avenue I want to go down, whether it's acupuncture, acupressure, massage therapy, shiatsu, fascial work, it's the body changes and the body adapts, and it's a living structure. And I think there's more that we can do to make our bodies better, stronger, and healthier, and also make better decisions. Because going on the walk, there's a poor decision somebody's made to toss their cup out their window, to toss their plastic out the window. Let me just share the screen so that way you get exactly what I mean. So let's just share so you can see what I'm seeing, I do hope. So here you can see the bag that came in front of me. And then this is the tarp that I picked up. And as I'm going along, I'm picking up quite a few things. Why does somebody decide to toss one of these things or several of these things out the window? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I live in this world too, and none of this stuff should be on the ground, in nature, in the woods. If you're gonna smoke, keep the packages inside. If you're gonna drink beer, don't chuck it out the window. And if you're gonna eat Oreos, there's no reason to throw it out the window. And of course, you see some very telltale things. This is not just happening here in Sweden. And somebody bought this meatball sandwich and decided that it would be easy enough just to toss the plastic out. These are poor decisions. And so why are we making poor decisions? Where does this come from? And I do think that this comes from a mismatch. No matter what I do with muscle, it's a gradual process for these poor decisions to accumulate to do something more. And part of my frustration is I just talked to my mom, and she's 81 years old, and she's hit her head several times, but it's just not clear up here. There's no clarity, and we can be talking about one subject and then she talks about macaroni and cheese. Where did it come from that we're talking about macaroni and cheese? We were just talking about your doctor appointment. Where does the macaroni and cheese come from? 81. And sometimes she's snapping and sometimes she's not. So yeah, I realize this is a brain thing, but what I'm talking to you about has a lot to do with the senses. And when there's a mismatch, we don't make good decisions. How do we help our body make better decisions? And that is what we're going to be talking about, and you deserve to know about the fluid system of the body, something that's been called the interstitium, something that is also called a fascia, and unfortunately fascia is not considered a system yet. It's not considered an organ, and in science a bunch of cells get together and they make a tissue, and a bunch of tissues get together and they make an organ, and a bunch of organs get together and that's a system. So the circulatory system and the nervous system. But unfortunately, fascia has not been deemed a system. And this is what you deserve to know. Information that I want to share based on what I've found out so that we can not have such a mismatch. We can actually sync up some of these sensations that we have so this can make a better decision. Because I think for our longevity and our brain health, we as a society actually need it, because right now there's a lot of poor decisions being made. So let's see if this one gets posted. I'll do something a lot more fun next time, but the phone call from my mom just kind of threw me off, and I thought I might as well rant and rave on Facebook, on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Go and enjoy yourself. Come back again to see a video of fascia that we're going to be posting, and what the heck is fascia. Again, I'm not the expert here. I'm just sharing information, and it's something you deserve to know. Hej då från Swedish Terapeut. Tack så mycket för kom hit.